Welcome to Learn Short and Typing with Vikas sir. Progressive Magazine exercise number 22 monthly April 2016 840 word at the rate 100 word per minute. We ready? Start. Sir, now it has been made out that we are not giving anything to the states. We are showing stepmotherly treatment to the states. At the same time, they say there is a cut in the central plan outlay. We have not provided sufficient funds for the central plan. Then for the last 2 or 3 days, they have been saying that the states have not been given sufficient outlay. The center is concentrating everything in its hands. It is not doing anything for the states. But what is the real position? The central assistance for plan outlay for the states has been increased by 39%. It has never happened in the history of center-state relationship. We have been able to provide more funds to the states, and yet this complaint is made that we have not done anything. Take agriculture, water supply, education, etc. They are all in the state sector or state subject for which we have provided funds. The states have to take care of the farmers, the rural people, particularly the poorer sections of the people. What is the amount that has been given to the states? So far as the plan is concerned, the transfer from the center to the states has gone up from rupees 13,000 crores in 1994-95 to rupees 17,000 crores in 1995-96, an increase of rupees 4,000 crores. In the current year, assistance for state plan is rupees 4,300 crores, which will rise to rupees 6,000 crores next year, a sharp rise of 39%. This shows that the opposition want to criticize us just for the sake of criticism, just for the sake of opposition. That is why friends in the beginning itself suggested that there should be constructive criticism. Then I come to what we give to the farmers. So far as finance is concerned, under the IRDP, whatever we give to the farmers, 25% is subsidy. Suppose we give rupees 4,000 to a small farmers, rupees 1,000 out of it would be subsidy, which is borne equally by the center and the states. If he is a marginal farmer, the subsidy will be 33.5%. If the amount of loan is rupees 3,000, the subsidy would be rupees 1,000. Then there is no income tax for the farmers, no wealth tax or estate duty. Of course, estate duty has been removed for others also. Then in every kg of rice supplied to the poorer sections, the subsidy is rupees 6, and in the case of wheat it is rupees stop. The state government think they have been giving it. No, they are not giving. The issue price of rice is rupees 12, but before this issue price we have been giving a subsidy of rupees 5 stop. Now take cloth. Some of the state governments have stated that they have been giving subsidy in the case of sarees. Here I may inform the members that in the case of cloth, the central government is giving subsidy to the tune of to rupees 105 crores. In the case of mill-made cloth, there is a subsidy element of rupees 10 per square meter of cloth. In the case of handloom cloth, a rebate of 20% is given. Now I will show what we are giving to the farmers. In the case of fertilizer, for every kilogram of fertilizer, both domestic and imported, we are giving a subsidy of rupees 1 per kg. In other words, for every bag of 560 kg of fertilizer, a subsidy of about rupees 560 is being given. Now, so far as the postcard are concerned, they are used by the poor people. They are also used by the rural people. Now, what is the cost of postcard? We are selling it at 50 paisa, but the economic cost of production, including the handling cost, comes to 59 paisa. That means a subsidy of 9 paisa is there in one postcard. The Finance Ministry incurs a deficit of rupees 187 crores from the postal side alone. These are some factors to show that we are for the poor people and not for the elite class. This clearly shows that we are for the weaker sections of society. Now I come to the differential rate of interest scheme. We are providing loans to the poorer sections of the society at a differential rate of interest of 4%. We are giving a rate of interest of 11% to the depositors of savings for 5 years. Moreover, we have to pay for the cost of the furniture, accommodation and salary of the employees. That means for every rupees 100 of saving collected, we have to spend about rupees 14. It is not that we are working for the poorer sections of the society, question mark.